Hey everyone, and welcome to my second makeup tutorial video. Today I am going to be doing a 4th of July inspired look to get that red, white, and blue going. Since 4th of July is right around the corner, this look is really easy and I'm sure all of you can pull it off too. So we're going to begin with the Smashbox foundation primer, some Smashbox Photo Finish lid primer to keep your eyeshadow from creasing, a blue eyeliner pencil. I'm using Cargo in the color blue from the Swimmables line, the Brights palette from Maybelline, the Blush Nude palette from Maybelline. If you don't have this one, you can just go ahead and swap it out with the Naked 3 palette. I don't know what I'm doing here. Next, we're going to be using the Nudes palette for Maybelline. Or if you don't have this one, you can use your Naked palette, a Too Faced palette. We're just going to use one shadow from here. And any multicolor palettes, we're going to be using 2 blues from this and 2 reds. Also, I decided to use just a smidge of my Naked palette. Oops. Go camera. Okay, so as you can see, I had a little bit too much fun filming this video, but we're going to jump right in. So I'm going to start off by putting the foundation primer on my eyelid and a little bit under my brow bone, just to make sure I have the best base for the shadow all day. Next, I'm going to put the photo lid primer on. I'm going to get it once again on my eyelid, a little bit in my crease, and then right under the slide of my eye where you would put a winged liner, just to make sure that, because we're going to have colors going under our eyes, they stay just as well as the ones on top. So I'm going to blend this in. I started off with a tiny amount because I don't want my lid to come out too white color, like too much white color from the primer. But yeah, so we're just going to blend this in, and I'm going to use my finger because I feel like fingers sometimes are the best tools. Next, we're going to go ahead and start with our Blush Nudes palette, and I'm going to take a dark neutral color and go right into my crease, the outer part of my crease. And I'm doing this a little sloppy right now because I wanted to do sort of a jagged edge, if that makes any sense, and we'll go back over it later and make sure it's nice and neat and pretty stuff. But yeah, just go ahead and make sure you don't put too much into your crease, just enough to where it gives your eye a little bit of a dramatic look, but it still looks nice. Next, we're going to go in, and I'm using this golden, it's kind of like a golden nude on me. I feel like it's the perfect color to just add a tint of shine to my lids. This is a gorgeous color, and if I can find out like the equal to it on the Naked 3 palette, I will totally let you guys know, but I don't have that palette yet. And I'm going to go right back over with the dark color into my crease again, just to make sure that I got all the color that I want. So next, we are going to start applying the color. I am going to take a slightly pointed brush to apply 2 shades of blue. I'm going to mix a darker blue and its lighter dark counterpart to line my eyes with. So this is going to be the blue flick you see at the end, well, the blue wing, I don't know why I call it a flick, as well as it's going to, when you close your eyes, they're going to see that beautiful little transcendence of blue. This is just going to be the base so you can start applying the darker shade of blue, which is going to be our eyeliner in a moment. I'm going to use this blue to not create so much as a wings, but like kind of more of an outline for where the wing's going to go in. So this is going to be a little bit on the bulky side, and it's not going to, doesn't need to be straight or perfectly winged at all, because the edges will sort themselves all out. I'm actually not going to follow this as a guideline for the wing. I'm just gonna, like I said, put the wing inside of it. So as you see, it looks kind of like a handlebar. It's kind of weird. And I'm just taking the fluffy brush again and applying a little bit leftover makeup back on top to make sure I don't lose that pretty little glow on top. So as you can see, I'm just kind of trying to get it to be a little bit darker. It's not as dark as I would like, so you can apply as many layers as you want. But now I'm going to go in with the Cargo eyeliner pencil, and this is a pretty dark navy blue shade, and it has little specks of glitter in it, so I thought this was perfect for 4th of July. And I'm going to go over the line that I already did. It's going to make that liner stand out so much better than it would if you just did it straight on. It's just going to pop right off that blue. This is also what we're going to use to do our winged liner. So I'm going just about into the innermost corners of my eye, stopping just a little bit of a speck away from the inner corner, and dancing. Do a dance break. We're going to line the bottom of your eyes with this. This is going to look really nice with the red contrast that's going to go right under this, and you're just going to see the blue and red kind of meld together a little bit. After that, we're going to start on the wings. So like I said, this is not going to be perfect because I'm going to straighten this out, and this pencil's a little bit on the bulky side, but you're just going to go in there and leaving just a hint of space, leave the outside of the blue, and apply the winged liner. So next we're going to mix these two reds. I accidentally grabbed pink the first time when I wasn't looking, so I'm going to go back in and mix the two reds again. And I'm going to just put it right under the blue. As you can see, it just needs to be slightly parallel, and you want to turn your brush sideways so you can kind of start creating the wing with the red, because you want the red to just go a little bit further out than your blue. And I wanted the red to be super dark towards the wing and just kind of mesh with the colors on the bottom of my lid. So as you can see, I'm starting to apply a little bit more of the blue I'm starting to work more into that winged look. Again with the red, and like I said, I want this red to be super dark at the top, and just so when you see it, you don't just see the blue because the blue's kind of dark, you notice the pop in red. And then a random balloon playing time. Play. Yeah, as you can see, I'm referencing my other eye a lot. I want this to be as similar as possible to the other eye, of course, because I don't want a boinky eye. And then I'm just going to blend some of the lower parts of the red out and a little bit at the top, just so it looks cleaner and it's not too harsh, but it's still nice and crisp and smooth and clean. Okay, and now we're really working that winged liner. So we're adding a little bit more of the cargo on the tip, and I'm going to take an angled brush and take a bit of my eyeshadow. This is going to be the way we start cleaning. So we're just going to clean up this edge a little bit and start getting the wing to look a little bit more on the cleaner side, kind of harshly pulling at the lid a little bit. It'll be fine. The cleaner this is, the more gorgeous it's gonna look when you put the lashes on. Or if you don't want to wear lashes, you can just throw on some good mascara. When I first tried this look, I did do it with regular mascara, and while it looked gorgeous, I wanted a bit more pizzazz. I feel like the 4th of July deserves a lot of glamour for its amazingness. So we're finally going to grab that Too Faced. Isn't this palette gorgeous? Gorgeous. And I'm just going to apply some of this to my lid. I'm going to do this so that I don't want my whole lid to kind of just seem dull. I want it to sparkle just as much as the beautiful contrast with the colors. So, looking good so far. Next, we're going to get into the white of our eye. So, I don't mean your eyeball. We're going to mix together a light beige and then a completely white from our blush nudes and our bright palette. And I'm just going to dab that on the inner corner of my eyes. Now, this is going to look really scary because, yeah, this is why blending is amazing, people. So, I'm just going to put that in, and I want to make sure I pack some on because when I start blending it out, the more I blend, of course, the less you're going to see. And now I'm just going to apply that color one more time and blend it in so the white is leading in to the pretty color on my eye. And if you need be, just go ahead and apply more of your liner or the red or whatever, just so those colors stand out against those other two colors, like I did here. And then just blend. Blending is your friend. And now I'm going to take the red again, and I'm going to make it look like the red is leading out from the white. So kind of like the white grew the red out of nothing. I want them to just blend really seamlessly onto my lower lash line. And that's just me telling myself I did a great job. Good job, me. Again, I'm going to blend. I don't want any harsh lines or any spats of color, so blending is important. Now it's time for the lashes. The lashes to me kind of made this look just go right over the top. And now you're just gonna watch me do my blowing, waiting for my glue to get tacky dance. Blow, 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 and done. So I am not an expert on putting on lashes. Like you guys know, I have just started wearing lashes in the past 2 months, but I do love them and I do love putting them on. This is a close-up of my hair after it's just been washed. But yeah, putting on lashes for me takes some time, but not as much time as I thought it would, and I love them. Okay, looks great. Just, yeah, plump those lashes up a little bit because they look like they're falling. There you go. Oh, just gonna hold your eye. Good job. So next we're gonna go in with the Brights navy blue color, and I'm just gonna apply this over where the eyelash meets my eye. This is gonna make it look like the base of the eyelash, I guess you would say, is kind of just more secure and it blends in more on my eye. Also, it helps me to press the eyelash on to double check that it's on without touching the color. I love this. This look was so fun to make. I've got my white, I've got my red, and I've got basically everything else on my eyes. This was super fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here is a close-up of my face. That was creepy. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, I hope you check out more of my videos. You can find me at all my random social media places that I randomly like to frequent down below. And that's it. Bye! Don't cry. You look fat when you cry, Rochelle. Ha ha ha. Why would you tell someone that? Legit, why would you tell someone they look fat when they cry? They're already crying.